Day four of the bulk. It is pull day. Let's get a little pregame interview going. Here we go, pregame interview. So, what's about to happen? We're gonna get in there. We're gonna get the job done. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do it to our fullest effort. And yeah, we're gonna give it all we got. Go in there. We got a game plan. We got T-bar row, 2 sets, T-bar row. We got lat pullover machine, 2 sets. Hammer curls, 2 sets. And cable curl, 2 sets. That's the game plan for today. Pull action. We're gonna use the straps for the T-bar row. Make sure we're not using our forearms as much as our back. Get all the trap activation. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. So yeah, that's what we got today for day 4 of the bulk pull. Feeling pretty good about this one. Feeling pretty good. Digestion's feeling a lot better than 2 days ago. Digestion, I think, is adapting a little bit to the excess amount of food I'm eating. Energy level, pretty good. Pre-workout, I just had 200 milligrams of caffeine. That definitely helps quite a bit. Making sure I'm not going over 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. So in the morning I'll have a cup of coffee, and then before the workout I'll have 200 millis of caf. And that's the goal, because I don't want to go too high on the caffeine, because I should have energy from the amount of food I'm eating. I'm eating so much darn food. I'll have a lot of energy from that. And vice versa, when I'm cutting, I'll make my caffeine limit each day a little higher. So because I'll be hungry, caffeine's a appetite suppressant. So I will maybe set it up to like 600 a day, but I'll like gradually work up to like 600 milligrams of caffeine a day. Because that is quite a lot, like a lot. But I'll make sure I'm doing it where I'm not actually hurting myself, because you can hurt yourself having that much caffeine a day. It's not healthy, but I'll make sure I do it. You get the point. I'm going in circles here. You get the point. I'll make sure I'll do it the right way. So yeah, I think that's all I got for day 4, pull day, pregame interview. So let's go make it happen. T-bar row, I'm gonna use straps for it, because my forearms give out way before my traps and lats. So straps, I'll use the upper grips, because I can flare my elbows out wider, and I can feel it more in my traps, because I'm mainly trying to hit traps. And I mean, of course my whole upper back's gonna get hit, but I'm trying to target traps. And also I'll go to where it makes a 90 degree with my elbow here, instead of like pulling all the way to where my hands are parallel with my body. That should also help with primarily targeting my traps, instead of my biceps will get hit, but they won't get hit as much if I do just the first half of the movement. Okay, lat pullovers. I will set the bar, like when you see I go down, the bar should land about my hips. It may vary depending on how it feels for your shoulders, because if up the seat even more. My shoulders feel a little bad when I bring them back to like right here. So for me personally, if I have the bar laying at my hips, it takes away my shoulder pain and I can mainly just feel it in my lats. So maybe some trial and error figuring out where you set the seat, but this is what I found best for me. I haven't done these in so long that you can see it like I'm shaking when I bring it back up. This usually happens when I haven't done a certain exercise in forever and my lats are still adjusting to it. Okay, just your typical hammer curl. Pretty self-explanatory, there's not much to explain there. I'll do it alternating though, just 'cause I'm less likely to swing if I do one at a time. So if I do both, I feel like I just go like this. So I prefer alternating. All right, last thing for 2 sets is cable curls. I'll do it with a straight bar. That's how I feel it the most for my buys. If I use a I'm gonna call it a W grip. For some reason, I feel it even more in my forearms than just straight up in my bicep. So I'll stick with the straight bar, 12 to 15. So like the first 5 reps are probably not gonna feel like much. I found when I do bicep curls. If I'm trying to go higher reps, like 10 to 15, the fatigue is like very delayed. So like the first 5 reps won't feel that bad. And then once you get to like 12, it just starts to burn like in like the matter of 1 rep. So yeah, let's get into it. Probably could have gone slightly heavier, but I'll stick with the 16 reps there. And I'll keep it the same weight for the next one because I won't be able to do as many. All right, post-game interview, pump rating, I'll say like 6 out of 10. Honestly, it's pretty tough to tell when my traps are pumped because like from that first T-bar row, the main thing I'm trying to target is my traps, upper back of course, but mainly traps. I have a tough time trying to like recognize a trap pump. I feel it completely during the whole exercise, but that's a lot different than feeling a pump. But I know I definitely hit it. 6 out of 10 just because of that. Biceps, if I said biceps alone without including back, without the whole pull day, probably like 7.5, close to 8, because my biceps get pumped really easy. I'm sure from any of the smaller muscle groups, it's a lot easier to get pumped, like bis, tris, calves. Those get pumped so quick. But for my back, it was all right, but I definitely know I did good on each of the exercises because I felt it a ton. So different rating of effectiveness from the pump. I'm just going with the pump rating, 6 out of 10. So yeah, let's go get to the pump check now. Okay, let's get to some posing, some back posing. Okay, I'm gonna set this down as well. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start with the back double by. Okay, let's see first. That's all right. But what else is there to show off the lats? Oh, I got one. This is one of the classic poses, like a mandatory classic pose. And these. Okay, I'll do it for the back as well. Okay. All right. Okay. I will call it at that. Day 4 is in the books.